What's good YouTube, Lan the Ultimate Form here, back again once again with the next episode of Okami HD. In the last episode we finally left Mount Izo-Fuji after defeating the twin bosses, the twin demons, and as a subsequent effect of our victory over the twin demons, the Iron Ark of Yamato has risen out of Lake Laochi. In this episode, we're going to go find out what's going on and take our first steps into the Iron Ark. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens, when Kuton glows silver. The prophecy's wall of ice is not the demon's blizzard, rather it's the ice on the perpetual frozen lake. Amaterasu. If the Ark is the way to the heavens, then you must embark upon it. Though we have not known each other long, I can already tell what sort of being you are. For you, the realm of the gods lies ahead. It is a journey the rest of us cannot take. You knew that, didn't you, Amaterasu? The Ark of Yamato. They say it fell from the heavens. It is indeed imposing. Legends say the Ark of Yamato is the root of all evil in our world. To think we would suffer such misfortune after the demons were defeated and the warmth returned to Kamui. The Ark of Yamato, it's floating in the sky. Truskull, I'm scared. Is that what you're gonna say? How can such an enormous thing float in the sky like that? It must mean that the old legends say is true. Story time. The legend about this ark, which was sunk in Laochi Lake, fell from the celestial plane and into our world. It says the celestials who fell to our world with it were eaten by countless vicious monsters. By the army controlled by the evil ruler of darkness, Yami. So the Ark of Yamato is related to the powers of darkness. Let me quickly do what you should need to do anytime something is going to go down, and that's save, because only you can prevent lost save data. I'm going to save in my second save slot. Let's get trucking. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. Wait, Ami. Wait. Slow down. You know what happens if you cross this rainbow bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? I mean, that boat is bad news, and the people of Kamui all know that. It is the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends say that have nothing good to say about it or Laochi Lake. And you know there's no turning back once you board that thing. Huh? You look like you want to say something. Resolve. You mean you've got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Oh, diddly course we do. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Ami, don't you don't go. I find that offensive and rude. Don't go dying like you did 100 years ago. That is rude. And one of the things I like the most about the Ark of Yamato is that they use Aztec style images for every boss we fought in the game so far. Well, the majority of the bosses we fought in the game so far. So on the far right is Ninetales, next to it is Blight, then Orochi, then I'm gonna assume that's Red Helm. I'm pretty sure that's Red Helm. Yeah, because Red Helm has swords. And the last one, I can't remember what the last one's called. Let's have a... Ooh, I forgot about the new bestial entries. The meaning of Leku's name has been lost by the Oina tribe. He is said to be one half of a dude banished by the sun long ago. Songs and folk tales of him, but documents don't exist. The Oina regard these tales as unclean and have banned them. Wow. So they weren't even single tales, dude. The silver demon, his existence is said to be linked closely with that of Leku. Their names are rooted in the ancient word Leku Neku. Some interpretations of this are one counts time, one offers death, gears of the moon, and the key that holds the beginning. Interesting. So one of the first demons we fought, not the bandit spider, that's the other one. Orochi, true Orochi. Where are you? The Spider Queen. Yeah, so the Spider Queen, Orochi, Blight, Ninetales, what else did I say? Ninetales, Blight, Orochi, Spider Queen, and Red Helm. So yeah, they depict all five of them. Wait a sec, Okami. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long has it been since you first met? It's all started in the Valley of Sakura's chest. In the Valley of Sakura's chest. And we laid a smackdown on Orochi and the fox wench. We even went inside the Emperor's body and travelled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Ami. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels, and now each and every one has been etched into my mind. Blossom. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, Ami, no. Look, you're a god. I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. And the road ahead of you may be a tough one, but it's yours. It's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do, you know. Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, Furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now, leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, Moshiri. Your way lies within this ark. You again. At last, the path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, magnifique. How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. Bah! What are you blabbering about now, you big fruitcake? A path to the heavens? On a creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary Ark, are we? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless, two-bit, half-baked prophet. You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for it for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah. And then I should tear that place apart as a little parting gift to you. Hee. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. I do not speak the truth, little celestial envoy. Well, it's about time. My little friend, I have nothing. Oh, one sec. trust me to have a distraction when I'm recording. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. I thought I'd give you the long version since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is the resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journey. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, mon chéri? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Whoa, this place is nice. So Blight, Orochi, the Spider Queen, Red Helm, Ninetales. I guess there's no way out. My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on the behalf of all Celestials. Celestial being, Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd return home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded ark which fell from the heavens. It is nothing like our wonderful home, the celestial plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It has been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu, I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon me a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumb to death. In exchange, I will give what I can. I'm sure that it will fill everyone's spirits. I can get a water tablet for 100? It allows you to walk on water surface. Peace spell. Oops, wrong button. Ooh, 100 beads. So, that means we have all of the weapons. It feels so good to have all of them now. So, with the solar flare, we can now cast fire. We have access to fire wherever we go. With the tundra beads, we can now use ice wherever we go. And with the thunder's edge, we now have access to thunder wherever we go. It feels so good to now have all of the instruments. But we'll rock with solar flare for the time being. That also reminds me, do we have enough to upgrade anything? No, we don't. That's okay. So, judging by how this place looks like we're going to do a boss rush before we finish the game. Which means we get to fight all of the bosses that we have previously fought before again. And in defeating all of them, that's how we move on. So, I feel like we should take them on in the original order that we had fought them in. Which means, well, with the only exception of saving Orochi for last, we are going to go and fight the Spider Queen first. We'll do the first two, then the next episode we do the next two, and in the last episode we'll fight Orochi again. How does that sound? Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you are from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on, and we are with you for all eternity. Celestial being Hakuba. We were heartbroken after the battle on Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy was about to befall us. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato hoping to get away, but not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing, but when the Ark fell to this world, it brought such tragedy. Well, it's nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu. It seems as though the Ark had begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. That makes this story so much more intense than it was before. Because it's not just, oh, there are demons running around everywhere. It's, these beings came from somewhere, and the gods tried to run away from whatever battle was chasing them, and were all killed as a result. Well, that was my mistake. Oh, these are single shots. I thought they were spread shots again. Doing pretty good. Woo! Trying to kill me, girl. I need to figure out how many shots I have before I start doing crazy stuff. Okay, that didn't work. Nope. Why is it not attaching? Really? Using Godhood here. I could have finished that off, but I messed up. Come on me. Oh, that's how I get ink back. Bit late in the game for that. Done. That's one. That wasn't too bad. I mean, after fighting the spider bandit as well, I think I'm pretty good at fighting that boss. Okami Amaterasu, it seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark will return to the celestial plane. Ah, I'm ready for immortality. But now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It brought joy back to my heart to meet you before I departed. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to the world once more. Oh. Okay, I'm rather saddened by that. Next on our boss rush list shall be... I'm sure this is Red Helm. If it's not Red Helm, then I've evidently not remembered my bosses correctly. But this must be Red Helm. Red Helm, I couldn't fight that well the first time. Although having said that, I did do that boss battle 3 times. Tried to find an easy way to do it. It is Red Helm. Whoa, I just took that to the face. Wow, that was a dodge. Wow, he just made that for me. Ability is so broken. I should have used it before. Ability is absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. Might actually have time for one more. I actually might have time for one more. Keep forgetting I have that ability and it is busted. So we do 3 and 3. Or 3 and 2. 2, 2 is 5, so 2, 2. Yeah, we'll do 3 and 2. We do Ninetales and Orochi back to back. That would be new plan. We're gonna do Blight now. So let's heal up. Let's heal up and get this done. Swish. Oh, it is you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the arc began to move again. Lo and behold, it is the guardian of our home, the celestial plane. Celestial being, Sado. Why did such a tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. We believed it would be safe, in order to ensure our future existence. We fled to the ark when the monsters attacked us. How could we have known that this ark had become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny, perhaps it was all decided from the start. Wow. That monster, Orochi, who had attacked the celestial plane. has suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. And after it destroyed our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was preordained by the Moon Tribe. That should have faded out rather than... If I remember correctly. Absolutely broken. Yeah. If I had this ability when I was first fighting Blight, then it would have been so much easier. Cool. That's our first 3 bosses. Done and dusted. So just to recap the episode, we came into the Ark we headed to the Ark of Yamato. Isun's not with us, unfortunately, but the half-baked prophet is here somewhere. We learned a little bit more about what Amaterasu is, or who she is, rather. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep inside the Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seed of tragedy from being sown. In order for evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. Gave me another piece of the puzzle, Sado. Gave me another piece of the puzzle. So, it turns out that Amaterasu, well, we already knew this, because of Shinto myth, is the sun god, but the reason why she is down here on Earth is because she must have been defending the celestial beings, and ended up getting trapped down here too. But I guess that's the end of the episode. Hopefully, if things go to plan, next episode will be on Friday. We're getting close to the end now, so I kind of want to hurry things up. That way I have enough time to edit edit something special for the new year, Christmas, New Year. I'm going to have lots of streams between then, and then I'll announce through that video that I'm going to be editing, that I've been editing for a while now, the next project we're going to do for probably going to end up being 6 months. This one was supposed to be like 4 and turned into 7, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you guys liked what you saw here today, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that bell to get notified of the next episode. Don't forget to share with your family and your friends. I will see you guys on Friday. I've been your boy Lan, the Ultimate Form, and I will catch you guys later.